Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to capture IndiaMART leads in Zoho CRM automatically. So let's suppose I am running a business and in this business I am capturing all the leads with the help of IndiaMART. I want that whenever I receive a new lead in IndiaMART, automatically this should be created as a lead in my Zoho CRM. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new lead in IndiaMART, automatically a lead will be created in my Zoho CRM. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads to Zoho CRM automatically. For this, we are going to create automation between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. But before we sign in to our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join the Pabbly community to connect with the business owners, experts and the support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solution to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on new features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and here I need to select this workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'll select this classic one and then I need to name this workflow. So let's say the name of this workflow is capture IndiaMART leads in Zoho CRM automatically, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select it as IndiaMART automations and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to capture IndiaMART leads in Zoho CRM, which means whenever I am going to receive a new lead from IndiaMART, automatically that will be added in my Zoho CRM, which means whenever I am going to receive a new lead from IndiaMART, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when I am going to receive a new lead from IndiaMART and then action says do this, then add that lead to Zoho CRM. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking IndiaMART, and then in my action application, I will be taking Zoho CRM. So here in my trigger application, I am quickly going to take IndiaMART. And in my trigger event, I am going to select it as new leads. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMART, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. Reading the help desk, I am going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my IndiaMART. So this is the app dashboard of IndiaMART. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, I am going to go towards this lead manager, from where I have to go towards this menu and then click on this import export leads and then click on this push API. Under this push API integration, I have to select the source. In this drop down, I can find all the sources. I'm going to select it as other, and then I'm going to enter the CRM platform name. I've entered the CRM platform name as Pabbly Connect, and then I'm going to enter this webbook listener URL. This is the same webbook URL which I'm provided in my Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy and paste that over here, and then I simply need to click on the save details. Here I need to select the reason that why I want to connect my Pabbly Connect with IndiaMART. In this drop down, I can find all the reasons. I'm going to select it as I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage the performance. And then I simply need to click on this click to generate OTP. After entering the OTP which I have received on my number, I am simply going to click on this submit, and here we have successfully added the webbook URL which we were provided in Pabbly Connect here in IndiaMART. And if I go back towards my workflow over here, I can see this waiting for the webbook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webbook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webbook response. Now this means, so as to get the webbook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to open my IndiaMART and then I am going to generate a lead. As soon as I generate this lead, I should receive the response in my Pabbly Connect workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMART with the help of this webbook URL. That is working fine. So I'm going to open my IndiaMART, and over here you can see this option of test your webbook listener URL. So I'm going to open this, and from my IndiaMART itself I'm going to send some test data. Here you can see the test data is the city is Noida, sender name is IndiaMART, email address is this, state is Uttar Pradesh. Then I have entered the query message, I want to purchase an empty mineral water bottle. Then I have entered the phone number, then the rest of the details. I am simply going to click on this test, and here the test data has been sent. As soon as I click on this test, the test data should be sent to my workflow from this IndiaMART, and this is going to show us the connection setup is working fine. I'm quickly going to open my workflow, and here we can see that we have instantly received the response. The status is success. I have received the unique query ID, then I have received the requirement for testing by IndiaMART. The state was Uttar Pradesh, then I have received the phone number and the alternate phone number. The name is IndiaMART, mobile number and the alternate mobile number, email address and the alternate email address. The company is IndiaMART Intermesh Private Limited. The city is Noida, address is this. The product name is mineral water bottle, and then the message is, I want to purchase an empty mineral water bottle, kindly send me the price and the other details. Here, as soon as I have generated a lead from IndiaMART, I have received that response here in this workflow. When you will be running the live campaign, you have to create the same setup. Whenever someone is going to send you the query, you will start capturing that response in this workflow. So this is how we have created the setup between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. Here we have received all the leads from IndiaMART, and now we want to add this to Zoho CRM. So then in my action application, I'm going to select it as Zoho CRM. And in my action event, I want to insert an update record with subform data and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Zoho CRM. Here I need to enter the domain. If I open my Zoho CRM, on the top in this URL, I have this zoho.in. So I'm going to copy and paste that zoho.in in this domain field, and then I simply need to click on this save. Here I've already logged in my Zoho CRM. So to grant with the permission, I'm simply going to click on this accept. You will see Zoho CRM will be connected to Pabbly Connect. It is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization, and here it is. Now I'm going to enter all these details. Over here I have to first enter the module name. If I open my Zoho CRM, on the top you can see all the modules which we have. I'm going to create a lead, so I'm going to select module name as lead. And then I need to enter all the details. If you want to create a lead, you can do that. If you want to create an account or a contact, you just want to add the details of this lead which you have received from IndiaMART, you can select any other module also. I have selected this as leads, and then I'm going to select the layout as standard. Then these fields are not required one. I'll skip this. I will enter the response which I have received from IndiaMART only. But over here, I'm not going to enter any of these details manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from IndiaMART, and when I click on this field, I can see this IndiaMART. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here I've entered the sender company as IndiaMART Private Limited, and then I'm going to enter the first name and the last name. We have received the name as IndiaMART only, so I'm going to enter first name and the last name as same. Or you can also remove this last name. So then I'm going to enter the designation. I have not received any designation. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to enter the email address. And then I'm going to enter the phone number. I'm going to enter the alternate phone number which I have received in this mobile number field. And then in the lead source, these fields I'm going to skip this. These fields are not required one, but if you want to enter, you can enter following the help desk given below these fields. Also, I have not received the response. So I'm going to enter the city here. The city was Noida and the state was Uttar Pradesh. And then I'm going to add the query in this description, or you can also add the product name. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on Save and Send Test Request. Here we have received the response. This response is a positive one. We have created this lead. I'm going to open my Zoho CRM account and I'm going to go towards this lead as we have created the lead, and we can see that we have created this lead. The lead name is IndiaMART. Company name was this. We have added the same email address. We have added the same phone number. If I open this, you can see all the details which we have added. The city, the state and the rest of the details are also same. Now to summarize, we took IndiaMART as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received a new lead from IndiaMART and then we wanted to add that to Zoho CRM. So we took our action application as that, made connection with Pabbly Connect, and as soon as we added or executed this workflow, the lead was created automatically in my Zoho CRM account. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.